Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today we are doing a full face of Rare Beauty. So I know I have recently done one of these, but the only reason that I'm doing one of these is because they sent me a package recently. I'm actually still very shocked when I say that out loud. Basically, I'd say a week and a half ago, I basically received a package and I didn't order anything. The only time I ever buy from Rare Beauty is mainly through Space NK, and maybe once I've purchased from their American website to buy their red lipstick. And yeah, a package turned up and I was a bit like, who, why? I mean, I don't know how this happened. I'm extremely grateful. um I don't know who was like, yeah, let's send this person a package, because my channel is like this big compared to the amazing talented people that are on this platform. But I wanted to show you guys what I got and use them as well, and just be able to use more Rare Beauty because I enjoy their products so much. So let me show you guys what I got. So it actually turned up. I stupidly didn't take a picture because I think at the time I was very confused as to why I got this package. But it actually came wrapped up in pink wrapping paper and a ribbon. And I opened it and I was kind of like, I didn't order this. And my husband was sitting next to me and he was like, oh, that's really nice. And I was like, yeah, I didn't order it, so I don't know who sent this to me. I can only assume it obviously was Rare Beauty because I think it came from their American site as well. So I'm just going to show you guys what I got because, again, it's pretty surreal. So I mean, the first thing in here was some like cards. So it's going to be promoting essentially their new soft pinch, which I actually did purchase. So I picked up the shade Love, which I absolutely adore. I did a video on it if you do want to check it out. It's just a beautiful shade. It's very different than what I normally go for because I tend to go for like a mixture of shades, but I feel like this shade was definitely one that I wanted to try a bit different. Also, so basically this card just, yeah, is promoting the new soft pinch blushes, and obviously way before that they came out with the highlighters, which are amazing as well. Like that highlighter is outstanding. And then inside you just get a little show of the collection and just random stuff that I got in here, which again I'm very confused about. But yeah, you basically get like a layout of all the shades and what you can kind of mix together, what will look amazing. But enough talking about the cardboard, let's talk about what's in there. So this is amazing. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to show you guys at random is another one of the soft pinch powder blushes, and this is in the shade Cheer. So I'll show you guys very quickly what it looks like because I barely had time to like check myself for things. But this is a beautiful pink, and I'm not a big pink blush person, but I'm obviously going to be using this today. So this is absolutely stunning. I deliberately haven't bought like a highlighter because I know that these are amazing to use by themselves. Next we have a liquid blush as well. So I have a couple of the minis. So I like to buy minis because number one, I'm a cheapskate, and two, just for like longevity, I prefer to have a mini. And this is in the shade Encourage. So let's have a look at this one. This is more of a deeper tone. So again, I will still use all of these shades because I like to kind of experiment with different colors just to see what kind of works for me. Next we have a lip oil. So I have used one of their lip oils before. I absolutely love it. I think I love how hydrating it is. I did say in the beginning, over time it doesn't last a very long time. So in the beginning it's super hydrating, smells amazing, but when you wear it for at least like an hour or two, it does dry up a lot. But this is in the shade Wonder. So this is kind of like a nice deeper tone. So again, I'll be using this today. And then one more thing that I got as well, because if the three things I've got is not enough, is a brush. So this is the soft pinch blush brush basically. Yeah, so I've not tried any of their brushes before. I haven't really heard many things about their brushes, to be honest, and this is obviously the perfect opportunity for me to try it with the soft pinch. So yeah, this is the brush itself, and yeah, I can't wait to use it. So that was everything that I got in my package, and I am so extremely grateful that you guys have no idea. Whoever sent this to me, I thank you eternally. So what we're actually going to do is start off obviously with the complexion products. I apologize if my camera keeps kind of falling. The tripod I have, it seems to weaken by the day, that I'm just, every time I film it just slowly falls, and it's just annoying the hell out of me. So let's go in with primer. So this is the illuminating primer. I know that they have two primers, which I really want to get the mattifying one, but I just seem to never be able to get it. I think in Space NK it's always sold out, and then when I go on their website I always forget to actually pick it up, because I really wanted to get the same size, which is the mini, because I have so many other makeup products in my collection that I always like to buy minis instead. But I do really like this primer a lot. The only issue that I tend to have is that if I use my hand will be covered in glitter or whatever the hell that they use. So I tend to just use a brush, and this is a brush that I use with all of my primers. This is the e.l.f. kind of putty applicator. So of course I don't use this end, but I will use this end because the brush itself is so freaking nice. And then with foundation, I'm going in again with their foundation. So they have a tint and they have the foundation, and I as much as I want to try tints, my skin will probably just not allow any coverage because of my rosacea. So I'm going to go in with this today, obviously, and this is in the shade 110N. So I'm just going to give it a shake, which I like because it's kind of been sitting in like my collection, and I have used it recently. Obviously, like I said, I recently did a full face of Rare Beauty, and I obviously don't try to do these videos as often because I don't want to repeat myself, and I want people to kind of see something different with the videos that I do. But I just felt today was like the perfect time to do it. I've been wanting to film this video since I got my package, but I haven't been able to because I work full time, and even on my days off I am super duper tired and I need to just rest a lot of times. That's why my videos uploading have been so much less than normal, and I will be talking about why in a few weeks. I know a lot of people on my Instagram and stuff do know about it, and people in my personal life know about it, which is pretty much the people who watch these videos anyway. But if you don't follow me on Instagram or anything, you're obviously very welcome to do that to see what my news is. But I just feel like at the moment I am going to talk about it a bit later because it is obviously something very big in my life. And I just want to kind of get everything kind of underway and everything. But I'm just going to add a little bit more because this is the palest shade in the world. I think I picked it up in store because I remember Space NK tend to do a lot of discounts, and as soon as they add Rare Beauty into that discount, I always try and buy something that I don't have, and I really want to get their clear brow gel, but I feel like I can't get it in store. I can only get it on the Space NK website. Okay, so let's go in with the cream bronzer. So I don't think they don't have powder bronzer at the moment. So this is what I purchased when they had their Space NK pop-up shop. I would say at the beginning of the year, and I remember talking about this, kind of saying, you know, because I recently did a video saying, do I regret buying this? And this was a product that I didn't regret buying, but I just feel like it kind of doesn't give me everything that I kind of want in like a bronzing. So I am still very kind of new with the bronzing world because I don't tend to bronze that much because I like to be quite pale. I like to be just kind of the standard natural tone that I am, which is ghost. And basically I always like to experiment with how I do my makeup. So I like to add a bit of bronzing. Like I said, I like to try different shades when it comes to blushes, but when it comes to bronzing, I try and be the lightest I can because I don't want to look like I've just got shit smeared all over my face. So I tend to just be very light-handed. And this is a product that I've heard so many people rave about and talk about. I know Sophie Does Life, she absolutely loves this. And I actually think Robert Welsh said he isn't the biggest fan. I can't remember. but there's a couple of people that I follow that talk about it a lot. But I thought I would try it for myself. It is like £26, which I feel like is pretty crazy, but you get so much product and you don't actually use that much when you're doing it unless you really, really want to be completely bronzed up. Okay, so now we're going to go in with Cheer. So again, I haven't tried this shade, but I have tried the other shade that I purchased, which was Joy, I believe. I've already forgotten. But yeah, if you haven't tried these before, they are pretty damn amazing. They are so pigmented that you have to be super duper careful when you do use it because it will literally go everywhere. So I'm going to just use my brush that I got. Okay, so here we go is the brush, and it's quite bristly. I mean, I know that's obviously it's a brush, so it's going to be bristles, but as in it seems quite like a bit uneven, but I'm still intrigued to see how this will work because obviously this is essentially made for these type of products. So let's get this on. Let's see how pink works for me because I I'm not like, I don't wear a lot of pink. Hence me, all my videos, I wear a lot of black. I wear a lot of like dark reds and purples and stuff because that is just my aesthetic. But there's no harm in like trying a pink. And occasionally I do try pink blushes and stuff, which I end up really liking. So let's see how this is on. This is going on amazing. Like this is going on so nicely. And I'm actually just surprised at the shade as opposed to the formula because obviously I've tried the formula before, and when I tried Joy, that was like intense. That was like super intense, and it was easier to see because it's a bit of a deeper shade. But this I'm building up. But you know what? That is more than enough because I know that's shocking for me because I like to literally cake my face in blush. But I feel like that is kind of the perfect amount. And yeah, I really like this shade a lot. So this is Cheer. So now that I have two, I mean, I will probably try one on each side and blah, blah, blah in a future video. So I'm going to go onto eyes now, but I don't want to use a Rare Beauty one because the mini palette I have is somewhere in my collection. And to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of her eyeshadow palettes. That's probably one of the things that I'm not a big fan of. And even her liquid eyeshadow, I purchased one from Space NK and it is nice. I just don't feel like it's probably the best thing for me to use right now. So I'm just going to go in with like a mini P. Louise palette. It was like the first thing that I picked up. And then we'll continue with the eye. I literally did like the most simple. I used like 3 shades. So now let's go on to eyeliner. And honestly, this is one of my favorite eyeliners ever. I mean, I picked this up. When did I pick it up? Like before Christmas. And I've been raving about this ever since because I was a bit hesitant in the beginning, but I love the bristle so much. It's so easy to use, and with someone who is not great with eyeliner because I end up making one completely different, I just feel like this is such an easy way to put this on. So I'm just going to get this on. It's honestly the most slick, easiest way to put on this eyeliner. And again, I'm not the best at putting eyeliner, but the longevity of this is amazing as well. When I go to work and I wear makeup, I always try and use this one because I know it will last all day. And the NYX one, so the NYX one is a lot more affordable, but if you want to use one by Rare Beauty, this is obviously the only one they do, but it is pretty damn amazing. So the mascara, I have 2 of these for some reason. They only do one mascara, but I have 2 mini versions. I think I got it part of just like a bundle, which is completely fine. I don't keep my mascaras for a very long time because we're not supposed to, especially when it comes to eye stuff. But I haven't really used them that much, but I do really like it. I mean, if you're new to my channel, I don't really tend to use a lot of mascaras because they don't do much for my lashes, essentially for my lower lashes. I always get a better kind of look out of them compared to how I would with my top lashes. But now let's just end everything on the lips. So I'm going to go in with a lip pencil. So this is, I don't even know what shade this is called. Kind Words Matte Lip in the shade Humble. So I got this part of like a mini kit, and their lipsticks are very, very nice as well. But I'm obviously going to use the lip oil that I got. So let's get this one on. Okay, this is a mini and this has lasted me so freaking long. So let's go on to the shade Wonder, and it's going to be like a nice deeper tone, so I'm excited. Oh, that's very pink. Let's see how it looks on the lips. So hopefully it's not too pink. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, that's gone on like super well with the lip liner as well. I tend to just use these by themselves because I feel like with a lip oil, you don't really need a lip liner to kind of guide you. They're just easy to put on. But this is my finished look. Of course, I have used Rare Beauty constantly on my channel, but that is because I genuinely really enjoy their products. I can't wait to try more. I don't know what they're going to bring out next. Maybe they'll bring out like a bronzed version of these if they're going through, you know, the standard steps of what you would put on your complexion. But again, I'm super grateful to Rare Beauty for sending me the stuff that they sent, because honestly, I was shocked. I don't know why they sent it to me, but I am just so grateful, and I'm grateful to everyone who watch my videos and, you know, follow me on Instagram and blah blah blah. I know my channel is still super small, but I still try my best in everything that I do. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm active on there. And yeah, appreciate you sitting down listening to me ramble on. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.